I'm going to follow up with the video I just did. I think I want to do, I don't know how long this is going to be, a video just in general about mom groups and just giving my opinion on it. Again, these videos that I make, it's just my opinion and what I see. If you don't agree, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. There are some genuine mothers out there that they genuinely care. Even if those mothers that come off abrasive, they do care. Their delivery is just wrong. I truly believe in my heart that they mean well, and they really mean well for you and your baby. Their delivery just sucks. I truly, truly believe that. I don't believe that there's any like harsh or malice intention behind it. I just think that they don't know how to deliver, or they've seen the question asked so many times, or they've just seen it. Whatever, that doesn't give them an excuse to treat you poorly or to do what they're doing. It's just we're all human beings and we're all fallible at the end of the day. So mom groups. Mom groups, by definition, is just a group on the internet. Sometimes it can be on Facebook. Sometimes it can be on a blog, such as What to Expect, or baby centers, things like that. It's just places where moms can go and ask general questions that, so we can build community and support with other moms, who can ask questions and get other moms' advice. Number one, I would strongly suggest that you don't seek medical advice on a blog site. That's just my thing. I'm guilty of it. Because if you're anything like me, you don't want to call the pediatrician for every little thing, especially having a little baby. They can't talk to you. They can't. But when it comes to serious things, like, I don't mean like a rash, like, oh, does this rash look normal, or does this poop look normal, or, does this look like retraction, like, not stuff like that. Like, you can ask moms that. But, like, if your baby has a fever of like 104 and higher, like, go directly to the doctor. If your baby is bleeding in any type of way, like, go to the doctor. If the baby is turning colors or anything, like, you may think that this is like normal, like, things to know to go to the doctor, but it's not, and some moms don't know. And some doctors' offices are bombarded, and they don't take time to educate a patient or anything of when they should go. So, not mom shaming at all, but you gotta pick and choose. What else? Okay, so this is for the women that are in I almost call it mom shaming group, because that's what sometimes it turns into. But no, for the women who are in a mom group, try to find mom groups that is like-minded with your beliefs systems. Like, there's basically categories for everything. If you believe in co-sleeping, there are co-sleeping mom groups. If you believe in bed sharing, there is bed sharing mom groups. If you don't believe in stuff like that, and you don't really want to see posts of stuff like that, there are posts for that. If you believe in sleep training, there are sleep training mom groups. If you believe in letting the child's biological sleep take place and not sleep training, there are mom groups for that. There's literally mom groups for every single thing. Find your tribe. Find your tribe that you stick with. The most shaming mom groups that I have found are due date groups. Those are groups that when you find out that you are pregnant, somebody, like, say for instance, when I had my twins, I was due in April 2021. So I went to Facebook and I found a pregnancy group for all moms who were due 2021. Only one thing good came out of that group is that I met a group of women. We made a side chat group, and we are still friends to this day, and it's amazing. Other than that, the group was complete chaos and toxic. Oh, that's not good. I dropped my pump. Hope it still works. But yeah, it ended up being completely toxic, completely like, I don't even know how the group is still going on. Like, it's just absolutely horrible. With just mom shaming and just some of the things that I said, in the other video of moms getting on their soapbox and thinking that they do everything perfectly and that gives them the right to chastise and belittle other moms. Not okay. Not okay. So if you are in a due date group, make sure that it is not toxic. Make sure that they're answering your questions with loving kindness answers. And if you don't feel like that is being done, there's probably 5 other groups there. 5 other groups on Facebook that you can try and join. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to put up with being shamed or ridiculed or spoken down to. Being a mom is hard enough. Being pregnant is hard enough. You don't have to take verbal abuse by another mother. You don't. And I don't care if you read every inch of the American Association of Pediatrics website. I don't care. That doesn't give you the right to mom shame somebody. Does not. Also, and I will say this, and this was the whole reason for starting another video, was if a mom is asking a question that is controversial, that she is getting harsh feedback on, why is there 200 comments of people saying the same exact thing and keep being harsh and keep being harsh and put the bat down? So you see them getting beat up by all these comments and you just feel the need to put your beat up comment in there too? Personally, if I see a comment asking a question and there is more than 10 responses, sometimes even I will go through the comments and see what it said. And if my answer looks anything like the answers that are already there, I'm not going to comment. This is what's wrong. Like, we are truly beating moms down. Like, stop. Like, why does a comment need to have 200 comments on it? And they're all the same, bashing a mom in the same way. They're not like bringing any new information. It's just the same ridicule. And nobody's saying it in a kind and gentle manner. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's having empathy. Nobody's showing love and compassion. Like, you're acting like a mother truly intended to hurt her child. I think if she truly intended to hurt her child, she wouldn't be asking for advice from strangers on the internet. Because we all know how much that takes. Like, it's not like on your regular feed, like asking a question of your friends and family. Like, this isn't a group of strangers that you don't even know, and you're being vulnerable enough to ask about your most prized possession, which is your child. And you're meeting that with anger and frustration and hatred. Like, that's not okay. And like I said, I do believe that you mean well and you really want to give them the best answers, but your delivery is just horrible. And you admins that, are in the groups, like, you guys need to do better. Because I literally, in the post that I'm talking about earlier, seeing the mom, she basically was saying, thank you for these people, thank you for these people, thank you for these people. But you know what? You other people that did X, Y, and Z, you suck. Like, that's horrible. Like, I understand it's a sensitive topic, but X, Y, and Z. I'm trying not to get too much into it because it's not my story to tell. And after that, the admin still came back to say something snotty. Give a snotty response. Shame on you. Shame on you. Because like I said, babies do not come with an instruction manual. We come to these mom groups to truly try to find understanding, togetherness, community, and help. Because on some days we feel so alone that may be the only source of support we feel like we have. So now by doing that, you're creating an unsafe space. And now a mom feels like she doesn't even have that. Then we wonder why mental illness is so prevalent with moms. And go and treat it. And I dare not to even say what I say next. But then you wonder why some women go to the extreme of hurting their kids and then harming themselves. Those are very extreme cases, and it's very hard to understand what would drive a mother to do that. But it's mental illness. And some women didn't have mental illness before having kids, but they sure enough have it now. Because the pressure, it will break you. If you don't have the right support, it will break you. I think everybody needs to be very conscious about that. Like, this is a very serious thing. Like, it's not a game, it's not a joke. It's a very, very, very serious thing that we need to start supporting each other. We need to start educating women what they're in for after they have children. And I don't mean to make these videos to make it sound like it's so horrible, because it's not. But it is serious, and the things that you're going to experience. And I do feel like you need to be ready, so then you can emotionally prepare yourself. Instead of being out there, like, feel like you're in the water without a paddle because nobody warned you about it. Find you a support system, find you a good group of women. And it doesn't have to be 100. You don't need to have a group. If you have, like my small mom group, it's literally like maybe 9, 10 of us, if that many. May not even be that many, to be honest. Might be 7. But we got each other's back. And we know we can ask each other any question at any time and not be shamed. It's so important to have that core. It's so important. So find your tribe.